What's going on, Giants fans? Happy Wednesday. Just want to come on here real quick and talk about Darius Slayton. Breaking news as of 10 minutes ago, wide receiver Darius Slayton is not showing up to off-season voluntary workouts. Keyword voluntary, quote unquote. It's not mandatory. It's not OTAs. It's just workouts. It's a good thing for players to show up and perform and just meet the new coordinators, meet the new coaches, new staff members on the team, and so forth, and meet your new teammates and players that have recently signed with Big Blue. Darius Slayton is a holdout, I assume. According to Jordan Renan, he is not showing up, and he is seeking a new contract extension with the New York Football Giants. Just want to go over a quick few numbers with you, if I may. Darius Slayton last year, the 2023 NFL season, finished the year with 50 receptions for 770 yards and 4 touchdowns. His career as a Giant in the NFL, 220 receptions for 3,324 yards and 19 touchdowns. Prior to this year, he signed a 2-year deal, $12.2 million. He is due over $6.2 million at the final year of his contract. As you know, Darius Slayton, the team around him is pretty putrid. They are a feeble offense. He has been a lone bright spot in this offense. Now that Saquon Barkley is gone for... don't even want to mention his name. Now that Saquon Barkley is no longer a member of the team, Darius Slayton is pretty much the longest tenured offensive weapon on the Giants next to Daniel Jones. He's holding out. He wants more money. I can't blame him for being a part of a very, very bad team. He has produced pretty well, I'm not going to lie. And he's a good player. He's a good teammate. This is very surprising. Never thought he would do it. He seems like a team-first guy, but again, not going to talk about grown men and handling their money and their business. If you want, everyone's deserving of more money. If they want it, go and get it any way you can. But Darius Slayton holding out. He is not showing up to off-season voluntary workouts. I'm not going to harp on it too much. I think the draft will be focus point number one for General Manager Joe Schoen and head coach Brian Daboll. Maybe after the draft, Darius Slayton will get a change of mind, and maybe the Giants can sit down at the table with Darius and work out a new deal. Also, Bill Belichick throwing his name in the ring for the New York Football Giants. Apparently, Bill Belichick, as you know, future Hall of Fame coach, 8-time Super Bowl champion, twice with the Giants as a defensive coordinator. He is not a coach this year. Many speculated he was going to go to Atlanta. That didn't work out. Then they thought maybe he was going to go with Justin Herbert in Los Angeles and join the Chargers. And they hired Harbaugh from Michigan. So Bill Belichick, a Hall of Fame head coach, hell of a resume. He is sitting out this year, but he intends to still coach. He still has that passion, that burning sensation to coach football. Football is all he knows. It's all he loves, besides Monmouth lacrosse. But apparently, rumors out there, he has been linked to 3 possible teams, all in which are in the NFC East. Philadelphia Eagles, the Dallas Cowboys, and of course, yours truly, the New York Football Giants. And a lot of those coaches could be on the hot seat this year. Nick Sirianni, the collapse with the Philadelphia Eagles that they suffered last year played a big part. Could the Jeffrey Lurie and the Eagles move on from him? Who knows? Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones always loves to make a splash. If they don't do well this year, Mike McCarthy could be on his way out. And of course, John Mara was very adamant about how he hates firing coaches, and he's very embarrassed how the Giants have turned into a coaching carousel of late. Could Brian Daboll, if the Giants are a mess this year, could Brian Daboll be on his way out? Who knows? But Belichick has listed those 3 teams as possible destinations if, in fact, they were to fire their head coaches. That's all the news I got for you guys today. Enjoy the rest of your day. As always, let's go G-Men.